Billy didn't know why the man in the white suit always came back. He was old enough to know not to talk to strangers, but young enough to give in to curiosity. Every night, Billy would hear the knocking at his window. Every night, he would climb outside and meet the man in his backyard. Every night, he would be asked one question. "What was your nightmare about last night, Billy?" Billy remembered everything about his dreams for the past month. For the past month, he had been haunted by visions, killers, monsters, bloodshed, murder. Instead of counting sheep, Billy counted bodies. The nightmares wouldn't stop coming, just like the man in the white suit. "Would you like the nightmares to stop, Billy?" Billy nodded. He wanted to sleep peacefully again. Suddenly, a bright beam of light shone down on them. Billy felt lighter than air. He watched in horrified awe as he and the man were pulled upwards, far above the earth, until he was blinded by whiteness. "Welcome, Billy." Billy opened his eyes. He expected extravagance and technological innovations beyond his wildest dreams. Instead, they were in a long white hallway, with glass windows on both sides. Each window revealed a small room with a single resident inside, staring intently at the screen. What are they watching?" Billy asked. "Your world, Billy, being torn apart by your nightmares." Billy stared at the man in stunned silence. He heard clapping down the hall. "It's quite simple, Billy. We take your nightmares, bring them to life, and then we let them roam free upon the surface world. Everything you've dreamt, a rogue green computer with a bloodlust, an indigo pen that reanimates the dead, a young girl looking for a black rabbit and finding her psychotic father. You have a disturbing consistency. Always colors, always humanity at its darkest. We had a name for your work here, Billy. We call it the fractured rainbow." "We?" Billy asked. "Yes, we. Everyone here sits in front of their screens, watching the horror unfold in front of them, voting for the ones they like the most. Why would anyone do this? People like being scared, feeling their heart race like they're really in danger, but also knowing that they're safe in their beds. You're not the first, Billy. There are countless other dreamers like you. A woman forged from titanium. A genius whose name begins and ends with Z. Nightmares are being created every day. Your world will experience a suffering without end. Your world will experience a suffering without end." Billy felt dizzy. "How can we stop this?" he asked. "How do we stop the nightmares?" "Simple. We have to show the spectators that the danger is real, that they're never really safe, that as much as they don't want to admit it, the monsters are always right behind them, breathing down their necks, waiting." Who are you talking to?" Billy asked, following the stranger's eyes upward. The man in the white suit smiled. "The reader."